Have you ever paused to think that some of the habits you've picked up over the years might be quietly chipping away at your quality of life? As we age, certain behaviors that once seemed harmless can start to drain our energy, strain our relationships, and prevent us from truly enjoying life. But what if letting go of just a few of these habits could significantly boost your emotional well-being, health, and happiness? In today's video, we're diving into 7 crucial things you need to stop doing right now to take back control of your life. These habits might be holding you back in ways you never imagined. From how we interact with others to how we view our physical and emotional health, these 7 insights will empower you to make the most of your golden years. Stick with us until the end, because by eliminating these behaviors today, you'll not only add more years to your life, but also infuse more life into your years, filled with wisdom, independence, and genuine fulfillment. Whether it's finding your voice again, reconnecting with those around you, or rediscovering the joy in life's simple pleasures, each step we discuss will help you unlock a richer, more satisfying future. Don't miss out. Your best years could still be ahead. If you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Your support is invaluable to us, and if you find this video helpful, you can help us continue sharing these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you enjoyed the topic of this video, please comment 1. If not, comment 0 to let us know how we can improve and create better content for you. Now let's get started. Get ready, because what you're about to learn could change everything. We're going to delve into the 7 things you need to stop doing right now. These behaviors, often carried out unconsciously, are gradually draining your energy, robbing you of peace, and perhaps most heartbreakingly, distancing you from a life of true fulfillment and happiness. This isn't just about making minor adjustments. It's about reclaiming control over your life, your emotions, and your future. It's time to stop merely going through the motions and start living with purpose. Let's begin exploring the first thing. Have you ever wondered if some of the habits you've developed over the years might be quietly undermining your quality of life? As we age, certain behaviors that once seemed harmless can start to drain our energy, strain our relationships, and prevent us from truly enjoying life. But what if letting go of just a few of these habits could significantly boost your emotional well-being, health, and happiness? In today's video, we're diving into 7 crucial things you need to stop doing right now to take back control of your life. These habits might be holding you back in ways you never imagined. From how we interact with others to how we view our physical and emotional health, these 7 insights will empower you to make the most of your golden years. Stick with us until the end, because by eliminating these behaviors today, you'll not only add more years to your life, but also infuse more life into your years, filled with wisdom, independence, and genuine fulfillment. Whether it's finding your voice again, reconnecting with those around you, or rediscovering the joy in life's simple pleasures, each step we discuss will help you unlock a richer, more satisfying future. Don't miss out. Your best years could still be ahead. If you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Your support is invaluable to us, and if you find this video helpful, you can help us continue sharing these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please comment 1. If not, comment 0 to let us know how we can improve and create better content for you. Now, let's get started. Get ready, because what you're about to learn could change everything. We're going to delve into the 7 things you need to stop doing right now. These behaviors, often carried out unconsciously, are gradually draining your energy, robbing you of peace, and perhaps most heartbreakingly, distancing you from a life of true fulfillment and happiness. This isn't just about making minor adjustments. It's about reclaiming control over your life, your emotions, and your future. It's time to stop merely going through the motions and start living with purpose. Let's begin exploring the first thing. 1. Stop living in the past. Have you ever found yourself lost in memories, letting them overshadow the present? As we age, it's natural to reflect on the significant moments that have shaped us, the people we've loved, the places we've been, and the choices we've made. However, while these memories are precious, they can also become chains that prevent us from fully embracing the present. Living solely in the past, no matter how sweet those memories are, keeps you anchored in a time that no longer exists. This mindset can blind you to the joys and opportunities that are still available to you. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that our best days are behind us, that the excitement of life has already passed. You might find yourself dwelling on past relationships, missed opportunities, or things you wish you'd done differently. Regret can cloud the present, making it seem less vibrant compared to the past. But this kind of thinking is limiting, robbing you of the chance to create new moments of happiness and fulfillment. The past is gone, and while it's important to honor it, it should not define your present. The truth is, the present moment is all we truly have. What you do with your time now matters more than anything that has come before. You can't change the past, but you can decide how to live today. You can choose to make the most of every sunrise, every conversation, and every opportunity. When you allow yourself to be stuck in the past, you're essentially saying no to the future and the beautiful possibilities that lie ahead. This isn't the end of the road. It's a new chapter, one filled with potential if you're willing to turn the page. You might think that because you're older, there are no more chances for adventure or growth, but that's a mistaken perception. Life continues to offer its gifts, no matter your age, but you have to be open to receiving them, whether it's trying a new hobby, learning a new skill, or forming new friendships. Every day brings an opportunity for growth and joy. It's never too late to start a new story, one filled with peace and happiness, but you must leave the past where it belongs, in your memories, without letting it control your present. Remember, the best could still be ahead of you if you allow it. Embrace the present with open arms, and you'll find that life still has so much to offer. Focus on the here and now, appreciate the small moments that make life beautiful, and remain open to the possibilities each new day brings. By shifting your focus from what was to what is, you can begin to see the world with fresh eyes. This doesn't mean forgetting the past or dismissing its importance. Rather, it's about integrating those experiences into your life in a way that enriches your present. Use the lessons learned and the wisdom gained to enhance your current experiences. Let the past be a guide, not a prison. Consider the potential for new adventures and the excitement of discovering something new. Whether it's a new place to explore, a new book to read, or a new person to meet, life is full of opportunities waiting to be seized. By living in the present, you open yourself up to these possibilities, allowing yourself to grow and evolve continuously. In conclusion, while the past is an integral part of who you are, it should not overshadow the present. Embrace the now, cherish the memories, but don't let them dictate your future. The best days of your life can still be ahead of you if you choose to live fully in the present. Let go of the past, embrace the present, and look forward to the future with hope and excitement. 2. Stop avoiding intimacy. Now let's talk about the seventh thing you must stop doing: avoiding intimacy because you think you've passed the age for it or that it's simply no longer for you. This is one of the biggest myths about aging, and it's time to shatter it. Sexuality has no expiration date, and the idea that desire fades as you get older is simply not true. Intimacy can continue to be a vital part of your life at any stage, including later in life. Many people neglect this part of their lives due to shame, fear, or the assumption that they no longer qualify for it. But nothing could be further from the truth. When approached with a healthy mindset, intimacy remains a powerful source of pleasure, emotional connection, and physical well-being at any age. One major barrier preventing many older adults from embracing their sexuality is both social and internalized prejudice. Society has conditioned us to believe that sex is something exclusively for the young, as though it were a privilege that diminishes with age. But this is a lie, one that robs many people of an important, fulfilling part of life. In reality, intimacy in older age can be even more meaningful. As the years go by, physical closeness takes on a deeper value that goes beyond the act itself. It becomes about connection, touch, and emotional bonding, all of which are essential to maintaining a high quality of life. Intimacy is not just about physical pleasure. It's about feeling close to someone, sharing an experience that brings joy, warmth, and comfort. As you age, these elements become even more precious, enriching both your body and spirit. Another factor that often deters older adults from maintaining a sexual relationship is concern about performance or the natural physical changes the body undergoes with age. It's completely normal for the body to change over time, and these changes may affect how you experience physical intimacy. But these changes don't mean the end of pleasure or intimacy. On the contrary, with age comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes a deeper understanding of what makes you feel good, what you want, and how you can communicate those desires with a partner. Many older adults find that they can explore their sexuality with more freedom and less pressure as they age. The unrealistic expectations of youth about performance and appearances begin to fall away. What remains is a more relaxed, comfortable approach to intimacy that allows for deeper satisfaction. It's no longer about impressing anyone or living up to someone else's standards. It's about enjoying the experience, being present in the moment with your partner, and sharing an act of love, trust, and connection. The key is to adapt to the new realities of your body and find what works for you. Perhaps things don't work exactly the way they did when you were younger, but that doesn't mean you can't still enjoy a rich, satisfying, intimate life. It's about exploring new ways to maintain intimacy, letting go of old standards, and finding what makes you feel good now. Whether that's through more communication with your partner, trying different methods of connection, or simply embracing the emotional side of intimacy, the possibilities are endless. The most important thing to remember is that your sexuality is yours. It's not something that disappears with age. It is and always will be a part of who you are. And no matter how old you are, you deserve to experience love, pleasure, and connection. There's no right age for intimacy, and there's certainly no age limit on desire. So stop believing the myth that you've aged out of this part of life. Embrace your sexuality with the same wisdom and confidence that comes with age, and you'll find that it can continue to bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning to your life, no matter what stage you're in. Additionally, the benefits of intimacy in older age go far beyond the immediate pleasure it provides. Research consistently shows that maintaining an active, intimate life can greatly enhance your overall health and well-being. It's not just about the emotional connection. The physical act has tangible, long-lasting benefits for your body and mind. For instance, studies indicate that regular intimacy can improve mental health, strengthen the immune system, and even reduce the risk of heart disease. How amazing is that? By simply engaging in intimacy, you're giving your body a boost in resilience and vitality. During intimacy, your body releases a wonderful cocktail of hormones like endorphins and oxytocin, commonly known as the feel-good hormones. These chemicals play a significant role in lifting your mood, relieving stress, and contributing to an overall sense of well-being. Oxytocin, in particular, is often referred to as the love hormone, as it fosters feelings of closeness and bonding with your partner. This means that by avoiding intimacy, you might be missing out on one of your greatest natural allies for maintaining your physical and emotional health. The relaxation and happiness that follow intimacy can ripple throughout your day-to-day life, leaving you with more energy and a more positive outlook. But it's crucial to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to your sexuality, especially in older age. Each person's journey is unique, and there is no universal rule about what your intimate life should look like as you grow older. The most important thing is that you feel comfortable and satisfied with your choices. If desire is still a part of your life, and for many people it very much is, don't let age or societal prejudice convince you otherwise. You have every right to explore and enjoy this part of your life just as much now as you did when you were younger. If you feel unsure or hesitant, take the time to seek out information, have open conversations with your partner, and if necessary, consult with a healthcare professional. There are many resources and options available to help you navigate the physical changes that may come with age while still maintaining a satisfying and active intimate life. Remember, this is a vital part of who you are, and it should continue to be a source of joy, comfort, and satisfaction, no matter your age. Life doesn't stop, and the pleasures of life, whether emotional, intellectual, or physical, don't have to stop either. 3. Stop neglecting your physical health. Let's dive into an important topic: the need to stop neglecting your physical health, regardless of your age. Many people fall into the trap of thinking it's too late to make a difference. But this mindset is one of the most dangerous and discouraging traps we can fall into as we age. It's easy to believe that because your body has endured so much, or because you're not as young and vigorous as you once were, it no longer matters. Perhaps you've convinced yourself that exercise won't make a difference, that eating healthier is futile, or that those doctor appointments you've been putting off aren't really necessary. But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. It doesn't matter if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s. It's never too late to start taking care of your body. Small, deliberate changes can still have a tremendous impact on your quality of life. Every little effort counts. A short walk around the block, some gentle stretching, or even simple balance exercises can significantly enhance your mobility and reduce the risk of falls. These aren't just trivial routines. They are steps toward maintaining your independence and feeling stronger and more capable. Don't underestimate the power of these small acts of self-care. They can be transformative. What you eat also plays a crucial role in how you feel each day. A nutritious diet rich in whole foods and plenty of water can provide you with energy you didn't even realize you were missing. It can help ward off chronic diseases that become more common in later life, such as diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Imagine how much better your days could be if you had more energy, fewer aches and pains, and the assurance that you're giving your body the fuel it needs to function at its best, even at this stage of life. But here's the real kicker. Taking care of your physical health doesn't just affect your body, it has a profound impact on your emotional well-being too. When you prioritize your health, you're affirming that you matter. You're reminding yourself that you still have so much to live for, so many moments to enjoy. The better your body feels, the more active and engaged your mind becomes. You'll notice your self-esteem rising and your outlook on life becoming more positive. You'll feel more capable, more confident, more alive. And who wouldn't want that? This isn't about trying to turn back the clock or pretending you're younger than you are. It's about honoring the incredible vessel that has carried you through life and giving it the care and attention it deserves. It's about making the most of the years you have ahead by ensuring they are filled with vitality, energy, and a sense of well-being. When you take care of your physical health, you're investing in your future, a future where you can continue to enjoy the activities, experiences, and relationships that bring meaning to your life. So stop telling yourself that it's too late, that there's no point. Every small action you take toward better health, whether it's an extra walk, a balanced meal, or a long overdue doctor visit, brings you closer to a life filled with more joy, more freedom, and more time to savor the things that truly matter. Your health is a gift, one that you can still nurture no matter what stage of life you're in. Don't give up on yourself now. There's so much more to experience, and you deserve to be at your best for it. Embrace the opportunity to care for yourself, and you'll find that the rewards are well worth the effort. 4. Stop sacrificing your happiness for others. Now, let's talk about something equally important: the need to stop sacrificing your happiness and well-being for others. I understand that for many, this behavior feels noble, even necessary, especially if you've spent your life in the role of caretaker, putting others first because you felt it was your responsibility. You might believe that your worth is tied to how much you can give, how many people you can make happy, or how selflessly you can serve your family, your friends, or your community. But let me tell you something, and it's a hard truth. When you constantly put everyone else's needs before your own, you start losing yourself in the process. And worse, sometimes the very people you're sacrificing for don't even appreciate the depth of what you've given up. You've probably spent years, if not decades, caring for others, whether it was your children, grandchildren, spouse, or other family members. You've poured your energy into making sure everyone else is okay. You've set aside your dreams, ignored your health, and postponed your happiness, always with the thought that one day you'll get to focus on yourself. But now that day has come, and it's time to realize that your happiness matters just as much as anyone else's. You've earned it. Here's the harsh reality: when you continuously sacrifice yourself for others, there comes a point when people start to take it for granted. They become so accustomed to your willingness to help, to give, to set your own needs aside, that they stop seeing the incredible toll it takes on you. And what's worse, over time, they may even begin to expect it. This isn't because they don't care about you, but because you've trained them to believe that your needs don't come first. And that's a dangerous place to be. You deserve to put yourself first, to prioritize your well-being, and to live the life you've always wanted. It's not selfish to care for yourself. It's necessary. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And after all these years of giving, your cup might be dangerously close to empty. The truth is, you have every right to pursue your happiness, to take care of your health, and to spend time doing the things that bring you joy. Whether that means saying no more often, setting boundaries with those who rely on you, or carving out time just for yourself, you must start making yourself a priority. You've spent your whole life giving. Now it's time to give something to yourself: the permission to be happy. Take that trip you've always wanted to take. Spend time nurturing your hobbies and passions. Let yourself rest without feeling guilty. You are not a machine built to serve others endlessly. You are a human being worthy of care, love, and happiness, and it's time to stop putting everyone else's happiness above your own. So stop sacrificing yourself for others. You've done enough. Now it's time to turn some of that love, care, and attention inward, because you deserve a life filled with joy, peace, and the freedom to live on your terms. Don't wait for permission. Give it to yourself today. 5. Stop accepting everything without question. Let's start with an important shift. Stop accepting everything without question. How often do you find yourself nodding along just to keep the peace? How many times have you swallowed your true thoughts and feelings to avoid causing a stir? This is a common scenario, especially as we age. We've been subtly taught that maintaining harmony means staying silent, agreeing with others, and not making waves. But here's the hard truth. Every time you agree with something that doesn't sit right with you, every time you say yes when your heart is shouting no, you're eroding your self-worth. You're giving away parts of yourself, bit by bit, until one day you might wake up and not recognize who you've become. You might think that going along with others is a way to dodge unnecessary drama or stress, but in reality, you're losing something far more precious, your voice. When you stop questioning and standing up for what you believe in, you let others dictate your life. You're handing over the reins, allowing them to make decisions for you, whether they realize it or not. This is a slow and painful path to losing your autonomy and sense of identity. I've seen it happen repeatedly. People assume that as they grow older, their opinions don't carry as much weight, that their choices are less important. But nothing could be further from the truth. The wisdom and experience you've gathered over the years are priceless. They provide you with a unique perspective and a depth of understanding that younger generations simply don't possess. Why should you, of all people, silence yourself when you have a lifetime of lessons to share? Consider all the times you wanted to speak up but didn't, the moments you disagreed but chose silence to maintain peace. The reality is, by doing this, you're not just keeping peace with others, you're losing peace within yourself. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to have a say in your own life. Don't let anyone make you feel like your voice doesn't matter. It matters now more than ever because it comes from a place of deep experience and hard-earned wisdom. When you stop questioning and start blindly agreeing with others, you weaken your ability to defend yourself and make independent choices. Over time, this can lead to feelings of helplessness, as if life is happening to you rather than for you. It's time to break that cycle. It's time to reclaim your voice, trust your judgment, and make decisions based on your values and beliefs, not someone else's. 6. Stop ignoring your limits. Now let's talk about another crucial change. Stop ignoring your own physical and emotional limits because you're afraid of seeming weak or incapable. There's this deep-rooted belief, especially as we get older, that admitting you can no longer do certain things means you're somehow giving in to aging. By saying, "I can't," or "I need help," you're revealing some kind of failure, as if acknowledging your limits means you're losing your vitality or strength. But this mentality is not only untrue, it's dangerous. Refusing to acknowledge your limits is what can truly harm you. Trying to push yourself to do everything you once did, whether it's lifting heavy objects, keeping up with the same hectic pace, or ignoring the signs of emotional and physical fatigue, is asking for trouble. Your body and your mind are not the same as they were when you were 30, 40, or even 50 years old, and that's okay. It's normal. Time passes for everyone, and ignoring that reality is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Think about it. How many people have you known who pushed themselves too far, only to end up with serious injuries or health issues that could have been avoided. How many people refused to admit they were tired or in pain, or just couldn't handle something on their own, and paid the price for it? It happens far too often. The truth is, the greatest strength you can show is not in pretending you're invincible. It's in knowing when to take a step back, when to ask for help, and when to say, "I've done enough." The reality is that trying to live as though you're still in your younger years, whether it's physically pushing your body beyond its limits or ignoring emotional stress, can lead to serious consequences. Your body may be sending you signals that it's time to slow down, to rest, to take better care of yourself. But if you keep ignoring those signals, the price you'll pay could be far greater than you realize. Aging is not about giving up, it's about adjusting, evolving, and embracing the changes that come with time. It's about honoring the body that has carried you through so many years and giving it the care it deserves. It's about understanding that wisdom comes from knowing your limits, not pretending they don't exist. By recognizing your physical and emotional boundaries, you protect yourself. And more than that, you give yourself the chance to live a healthier, more balanced life. There is no shame in saying, "I need to take it easy," or "I can't do this on my own." It's a sign of wisdom and maturity to recognize when it's time to slow down. So stop pushing yourself to be the person you were 20 or 30 years ago. Embrace who you are now, with all the experiences, knowledge, and resilience that have come with time. You've earned the right to live at your own pace, to take care of yourself, and to enjoy life without constantly pushing your limits. It's time to let go of the fear of appearing weak and embrace the strength of knowing your boundaries. You're not losing anything by admitting your limits. You're gaining the freedom to live more fully and healthfully. So take a deep breath, permit yourself to rest, and remember, your worth isn't tied to what you can do physically. It's tied to the incredible person you've become over the years, and no amount of slowing down can ever change that. 7. Stop isolating yourself. Let's talk about an important change. Stop isolating yourself socially. As we get older, the temptation to withdraw can be incredibly strong. It might seem easier to stay at home, skip social events, and let friendships gradually slip away. The effort required to maintain relationships or meet new people can feel daunting. However, here's the stark reality. Isolation is a thief. It steals away your connections, your joy, and the very essence of what it means to be truly alive. Loneliness isn't just an emotional state, it has physical repercussions as well. Research indicates that prolonged isolation can lead to severe health issues, including a heightened risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. Our brains are inherently wired for connection. We are social creatures, meant to share our lives, exchange ideas, laugh, cry, and experience emotions together. When you cut yourself off from the world, you're doing more than just avoiding social discomfort. You're depriving your mind and body of the essential nourishment they need to flourish. I understand that withdrawing can feel easier, especially when your energy levels are low or when it seems like you no longer share common interests with others. But the truth is, you have so much to offer. Your life experiences, your stories, your wisdom, these are invaluable treasures that others need to hear. Never underestimate the power of connection, even if it's just a simple chat over a cup of coffee or a phone call with an old friend. When you isolate yourself, loneliness starts to creep in, and it acts like a slow poison, eroding not just your emotional health, but your physical health as well. It infiltrates every part of your life, often without you even noticing. Initially, it might just be a quiet feeling of solitude, but over time, it can evolve into a deep, aching sadness, a sense that something vital is missing from your life. But here's the silver lining. It's never too late to reconnect. It's never too late to reach out to those around you, whether it's family, old friends, or even new acquaintances you meet along the way. Don't wait for others to make the first move. Take the initiative to nurture those relationships that bring you joy. Step out of your comfort zone, even if it's just a small step at first. Attend that social event you've been avoiding, or pick up the phone and call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. You might be surprised at how much better you'll feel when you open yourself up to connection again. Remember, it's not about being surrounded by people all the time. It's about having meaningful interactions that enrich your life. Whether it's a heartfelt conversation with a friend, joining a community group, or simply being more present with the people you already know, connection is crucial to your well-being. Don't let isolation rob you of that. You deserve to feel connected, valued, and seen. Reach out, reconnect, and let yourself be part of the world again. You might just discover that the joy, peace, and fulfillment you've been seeking are closer than you think. As we have now reached the end of this discussion, it's important to reflect on the habits we've talked about. These are habits that for years may have seemed harmless, or perhaps even necessary, but in your advanced age, they can become obstacles to a full and happy life. The truth is, this stage of life is not about slowing down or giving up. It's about embracing a new kind of freedom, a new phase filled with opportunities to live richly and wisely. By stopping these 7 things right now, you can begin the journey of taking back control of your life. You can rediscover the power of living with intention, making choices that prioritize your happiness, well-being, and autonomy. Aging is not the end. It's a new chapter, a time to be lived with wisdom, self-care, and above all, pleasure. Whether it's the joy of a deep conversation, the satisfaction of learning something new, or the comfort of intimacy, this stage of life holds immense potential for fulfillment. So embrace it, take these lessons to heart, and let this time in your life be as full, joyful, and rich as you deserve. As we come to the end of this video, I hope you found value in the insights we've shared about how to embrace life more fully as you age. These 7 habits, if left unchecked, can hold you back from living a truly joyful and fulfilling life. Now it's time to take what you've learned and apply it to your journey. What has resonated with you the most? Take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll start putting into practice? We'd love to hear from you, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, it's never too late to reclaim your happiness and live with more purpose, wisdom, and pleasure. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that helps you live your best life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.